hosting the Southwest Eagles tonight, and a little bit of a switch on the way things have been in the past, in that Palo Verde is now in the Desert League, not the Imperial Valley League, the way they have been for a good number of years. Palo Verde, Desert League, and, well, they're doing quite well, thank you. They're 5-2 on the year. They are leading the Desert League with that 5-2 record. And who's in the Desert League, you ask? Well, that's easy enough. Mountain Empire, Calipatria, Holtville, Vincent Memorial, and Palo Verde Valley. And the Yellowjackets have played a pretty good schedule and are 5-2 on the year. The most recent game last Thursday, a week from yesterday, the Yellowjackets beat up on the Vikings of Holtville 42-8. So we're looking for a good game tonight. Again, Palo Verde, Division 5, Southwest, Division 4. Southwest remains in the Imperial Valley League. They are 2-5 on the year, 0-2 in league. Who else is in the Imperial Valley League? Well, you know, it's Central, Brawley, Calexico, Imperial, and of course Southwest. The action tonight should be good. The field is absolutely gorgeous, and well, it's a good crowd. We'll be back and talk about some of the action coming up after this.
CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Boucher Road.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast to lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Exciting things are happening in the Central Union High School District. In-room instruction is underway with all precautions to keep students and staff safe. After-school athletics and activities are happening. Students and teachers are getting the education and interaction they need. And coming soon, the dedication of the brand new state-of-the-art STEM building on the campus of Centro. Exciting times on all campuses. Southwest High School, Desert Oasis, and Phoenix Rising High Schools, Central Union High School, and the CUHS Adult School. Well, John Driffill, the Palo Verde Yellowjackets come in tonight. Again, we've mentioned they are now in the Desert League, and they are 5-2 in the year, 2-0 in league. The quarterback, Mr. Albanez, well, I would not look for him to put the ball in the air. So far this year, he's thrown a total of 16 passes. So I'm not expecting him to light up the night sky. They're going to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, they have a dual threat running back. They have Isaac Gonzalez, who is a senior, and then he is followed by the junior, Javier Bejarano. And those two carry the football, so we're going to see ground chuck tonight. First, middle, and last play of the game that Palo Verde runs on offense. As you mentioned, only 16 passes all year, so that's 2.5 passes a game. And they only threw those because they had to, not because they wanted to. So this is going to be a stout test for this defense of the Eagles. They're up front, good size, but they're also going to have to show some good stamina because they're going to get run at every play, including Palo Verde will go for it on fourth down if they think either they have momentum or field position, or if it's a fourth and short enough that they can pick up the yardage on the ground, they'll go for it.
You mentioned their tandem team running backs, Isaac Gonzalez and Xavier Bejarano. Well, Gonzalez, 60 carries, 438 yards, 7.3 average. Not bad. And Xavier Bejarano, 74 carries, 618 yards, 8.4 yards per carry. That's going to put a lot of pressure on the Eagles, right?
Yes, Gonzalez, I guess he's a slacker there. He's only averaging 7-some yard a carry, where you got Bejarano going 8. So, but that's what they do. They'll run these kids. The quarterback himself also can carry the ball at times. That's their option or motion, or if you want to call it like their trick play, where they won't give it off to either one of the two halfbacks, and the quarterback will keep it. And many times this year when he has done that, he's been able to just kind of waltz around either side, right or left side, and pick up huge amounts of yardage doing that. So this defense of the Eagles is going to be tested tonight.
Okay, John, we've got a little bit more to cover before we are set for kickoff, and we should mention the officiating crew from the Imperial Valley. The Imperial Valley Officials Association does provide officials for all of the sports for the Palo Verde High School. So it will be an Imperial Valley crew. We'll be back.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thank you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 Express wash to the $9 Deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 Premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
Okay, John Driffill, the matchup tonight, well, there is some significance to this, right?
Yes, you mentioned that Palo Verde is now in the DL, perhaps not for long. It has been decided, I'm not sure who, but they're going to run the IVL and the DL like the soccer system over in Europe and down in South America, where you can get relegated to the lesser division, which the DL is considered the lesser division. Right now, Palo Verde with a 5-2 record, if they actually are able to beat Southwest tonight, then that's going to put Palo Verde in the driver's seat to next year assume and be up in the IVL once again, and Southwest would then, for the first time ever, drop down to the DL. Calexico is another team that could also move up or down, not up, could be moving down. And then the other DL team that's going to move up, the other position, it's right now between Hopeville and Vincent Memorial. And Palo Verde plays Vincent Memorial next week, so that's going to be another big game for them. And I believe Hopeville, they've already played Vincent. So, at the end of the year, it'll all shake out. But right now, it looks like Calexico and Southwest will be going down to the DL next year in football. And Hopeville and Palo Verde will be moving up, but it could be Vincent instead of Hopeville.
And it's one of the things, the powers that be, to include the athletic directors in the Imperial Valley, will come up with that decision. And in many ways, it makes sense, John. And I should point out the Desert League may be considered the lower level only because of the size of the schools.
Absolutely.
So that not because of the quality of football. We have seen Holtville. We have seen Vincent Memorial. We will see Palo Verde tonight. They play pretty darn good football.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. And also, just as another addendum to all of that, is that the volleyball team at Centro has been relegated down to the DL. So they are playing in the DL League this year. Now, they have played Imperial Valley, but those were non-league games. So it's not just in football. It's across the board. Teams have a chance to move up or down, which they're trying to keep in lockstep with about 8 years ago when CIF went to merit instead of size to put the different divisions. For example, Palo Verde's in Division 4 right now. Southwest is in Division 4. They've got 2,000 students just about. Used to be in the old days, 2,000 students, you'd be in minimum Division 3, but usually in Division 2. So instead of being done by size, it's by merit. And so that's why they're doing that, to make it so you can be more competitive.
Okay, John, we'll be back as we get ready for the kickoff, as we continue with our pregame show.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club, or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Boucher Road.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Okay, John, we're getting close to kickoff time, and we're kind of excited. It should be a very good game for us. And right now, our national anthem. The Palo Verde Valley High School Marching Band with a rendition of our national anthem. Coming up we've got a kickoff heading your way.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast to lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 Express wash to the $9 Deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 Premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. That's McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
We are set for the kickoff. It'll be the Southwest Eagles kicking off from right to left across your radio dial. And we are underway, a booming kick, and it will take them back to the goal line, out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, across the 25, out to about the 28-yard line. Xavier Bejarano, the 5'7", 145 junior, with an excellent kickoff return, John.
Yeah, his foot was about 2 inches from touching the goal line, which the ref was right back there making sure that would have made an automatic touchback, and he was able to bring it out for what is now about a 7-yard gain. They would have put it to 20, and he brought it out all the way to the 27-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10, Yellowjackets. Rio Arbañez brings them out. Everybody's in tight. That's what you're going to expect. They're going to run the football. And the pitch is back and looking for room inside. Nothing inside. Cutting it outside. Isaac Gonzalez will cross the 50, and they will spot the ball just right on the 40-yard line, rather. Good for a first down, pickup of 13.
Excellent play. And Carroll, didn't that look a lot like Bloomington High School that we saw back in the 90s at Central's heyday, when they would put everybody within 5 yards of the football, pitch the ball, and then the quarterback would lead through the hole as the lead blocker?
The pitch goes to Gonzalez. Gonzalez turns it upfield and will pick up another yard. He is swarmed on and brought down by a host of eagles, or would that be a flock?
Both of these lines are about the same. We have good size on the Palo Verde with 240, 265, 220, 225, 270, and 200. And then across the way, Southwest has 220, 280, 285, 230.
2nd and 8. Again, everybody on top of the ball. Pitches back, and this time it is Dylan Perez. And another 2 yards. Okay, that was Marcus Macon on the carry. 5'10", 170 junior.
And we've seen the scouting already starting to show off, as the Southwest Eagles have Derek Martin, who usually only plays on offense tight end, is up right on the line of scrimmage, almost like an outside linebacker. And his job is to contain that pitch.
3rd and about 6. Pitch is back and turning it up into the middle and finding no running room in the middle as the Eagles stuff the ball carrier. And
that was Bejarano once again on the carry. So this is 4th and about 2. They put it right on the 48-yard line.
Having grown up watching Bo Schembechler and Michigan, this is Big Ten football from the 60s.
Woody Hayes, 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
They will go for it. 4th and 2, spotted on the 48-yard line of the Yellowjackets. Pitch back, looking for some running room. It closes down quickly, but Isaac Gonzalez gets enough for the first down. He'll cross the 50. It'll be spotted on the 49-yard line in Eagle territory.
And that time, Gonzalez got all of that on his own. Southwest well defended it. They sprung the play out, so he actually cut back. And then once he got wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, he just pushed forward for a 3-yard gain.
And he needed 2.5. He got 3. 1st and 10. Pitch back, same play, the other side, this time getting hit at the 45, but then slipping through to about the 43-yard line. On the ball carry, it was Marcus Macon.
They just keep coming at you wave after wave. Not too difficult to study the game film of what Palo Verde is going to do on offense, is it, Carroll?
No. Run right, run left. And if you get a little bit of a hole, you're going to get 3 or 4 yards. I'll take it every play. Double on the reverse. The handoff goes to Xavier Bejarano. Bejarano pulls his way down to the 25-yard line. Bejarano took the pitch from Gonzalez.
Biggest gain of the evening, 18 yards, Bejarano, and that's a little razzle-dazzle. The quarterback pitched it first to Gonzalez, and he pitched it back to Bejarano, coming a counter, a little bit like a wing buck that Centro used to run all the time with their head varsity baseball coach, Gino Martin.
Same play, the other side, and the same results across the 20. The 15 slips, loses the football, and will cover it at the 3-yard line. He went to get into the end zone. His feet went out from under him. He lost the football in trying to get his balance, and they were able to cover it. It was Isaac Gonzalez on the carry. Same play the other side.
And Rio Albanez, the quarterback, is the one that he wasn't standing back at midfield watching his running back run. He was trailing in the play, and he very alertly picked the ball up. So we've got 1st and goal, and they put it right on the 2-yard line.
Albanez is looking for somebody to block. A quarterback want to block? First and goal, and it's a touchdown. Handoff is to Xavier Bejarano. Bejarano with a big hole slips into the end zone untouched, and the Yellowjackets jump ahead 6-0. Now we're going to run for the point after, or do they? I think they actually do have a kicker, John.
Yeah, they have a very good kicker,
yes.
Which doesn't mean they can use him. They might. Well, here comes the tee. It's coming out right now, and their kicker is the same Isaac Gonzalez, who just scored the touchdown.
Gonzalez does the punting and the place kicking.
And the running.
Yes.
He does it all.
And he is a left-footed kicker.
And he will be playing safety on defense.
Snap back, 2-step, and kick is up, and kick is no good. 6:51 to play in the football in the first quarter. Our score, Palo Verde 6 and Southwest coming to bat.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food. Still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Okay, John, did we see anything that surprised us on that first possession?
Not at all. The double pitch, that's obviously in their arsenal. That's their changeup. The missed PAT was surprising because their kicker has been very good all year, Gonzalez, and he is the senior. Carroll, you mentioned that these kids go both ways. The quarterback, Rio Albanez, he's the quarterback on defense, plays middle linebacker. That's a pretty unusual combination.
It is.
But we did see that one time when it was a Santa Fe Christian, but that's because the starting quarterback was hurt.
And a relatively short kick, and fielding it, Jonah Estrada, shows he's a sophomore. He's tried to field it over his shoulder and will step out of bounds without fully possessing the football at the 17-yard line. Southwest Eagles will put it in play 1st and 10 on their own 17-yard line.
Yeah, both teams right up on the football. Southwest likes to run the hurry up, as we've already seen Palo Verde do that. We would expect to see Logan Youngers put the ball in the air. He's been very successful this year in his first campaign as a sophomore starting on the varsity.
Youngers from the pistol. McDonough is behind him. He hands off to McDonough. McDonough turns it upfield and is hit and wrapped up and thrown down at the 22-yard line. And a nice tackle there by Devin Nasca.
Still a good pickup of 4 yards for the Eagles on their first possession.
My apologies. That was Marcus Macon. I saw double. I saw 22, and it was number 2. I get my eyes checked Monday, John. We'll get that taken care of. Handoff again, McDonough. He will do the bulk of the ball carrying. He gets it across to the 23-yard line.
That'll bring up 3rd down and about 5. Maybe we'll call it a long 4.
6-0. Palo Verde leads. The Southwest Eagles, with their first possession, have a 3rd and 4.
And these lines are going to get very well acquainted today, Carroll, because both schools have their offensive and defensive lines going both ways. So they'll be seeing each other all game long.
Youngers fakes it to McDonough, keeps it, and will be spun down for a loss of about 3.
Yeah, not sure if that was a design play, the call play, or if something happened that had Youngers spread out to the side, but he was quickly taken down, so this will bring up 4th and a punting situation.
The Eagles will punt 4th and 7.
And for those people that like to keep stats, that does not count as a sack because Youngers was a ball carrier. He was running the ball, not standing up to pass, so that counts as a loss of yards on a carry.
Aiden Salazar to do the punting. Snap back, kick is away. A relatively short spinning kick that will bounce at about the 43 and be down at the 40-yard line. Palo Verde picked up 3 yards on the bounce. The Yellowjackets will put it in play 1st and 10 on the Eagle 40-yard line.
And, Carroll, we see that Coach Wally Grant for these Yellowjackets has his kids prepared, as you could hear. Everyone on the sidelines yelling, get away, get away. And unlike some of the games we've seen this year, all of the offensive players for Palo Verde ran away from the ball instead of hovering over it, which could lead to disaster.
1st and 10. Pitch is back, looking in the middle and picking up a couple of yards. The ball carrier, Isaac Gonzalez. Isaac is 5'7", 165. He's a senior. And if the program says he's 5'7", 165, he's 5'6", 145.
But he definitely is a tough runner, Carroll. It does not take one guy to bring him down. It takes quite a few of those Eagles to be hanging on and pulling on, and some even jumping over the top.
Clock continues to run. We're down inside of 4 minutes in the first quarter. Palo Verde with a 6-0 lead and the ball. It'll be 2nd and 7. Gonzalez takes the pitch and will pick up about 4 yards. It'll bring up a 3rd and 3.
Palo Verde just methodically marching down the field. Not only are they chewing up yards, but this first quarter we've taken about 9 minutes off the clock, and Palo Verde's been in control of more than 7 of those 9 minutes. Okay, who's going to get the ball here? Is it going to be
Marcus Macon? Is it going to be Isaac Gonzalez? It is Macon. Macon looks into the middle and breaks it across the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, Marcus Macon. Marcus Macon had that hole open up, kind of like Moses parting the Red Sea, John. Did you see how wide that got?
Excellent blocking. And again, both Gonzalez and Bejarano were the ones throwing the blocks, as was the quarterback, Albanez. And good speed by Macon. Once he broke the line of scrimmage, there was no one that was going to catch him. And it looks like the Yellowjackets will try for one again.
And it will be Gonzalez. Snap back. Kick is up. Kick is good. 3:04 to play in the first quarter. It is Palo Verde 13, Southwest nothing.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Exciting things are happening in the Central Union High School District. In-room instruction is underway with all precautions to keep students and staff safe. After-school athletics and activities are happening. Students and teachers are getting the education and interaction they need. And coming soon, the dedication of the brand new state-of-the-art STEM building on the campus of Centro. Exciting times on all campuses. Southwest High School, Desert Oasis, and Phoenix Rising High Schools, Central Union High School, and the CUHS Adult School. Isaac Gonzalez will tee it up. And changing tees, as I guess field conditions dictate he's going with the higher tee.
And Rio Albanez, the quarterback, showed his arm as he fired that tee about 30 yards out to the 40-yard line.
A relatively short kick. It'll be fielded right at the 20 and then dropped. And looking for some running room, and there is nothing there. Eddie Velez, second time tonight, has had trouble handling a kickoff. And kickoffs are relatively easy. They're easier to handle than a punt, John.
Yes, because almost all kickoffs, the ball is spinning end over end backwards. Where you get punts, they can do all kinds of weird things.
The Eagles come out their second possession. It is 1st and 10. Southwest on their own 20-yard line. Youngers from the pistol. Youngers hands off to McDonough. McDonough has a hole in the middle and gets it out close to the 25-yard line before he is dropped. The middle of the Palo Verde defensive line getting tested. No huddle. Get the play in from the sideline.
And it's passed from one player to the next. About time we may see a play action pass here.
From the shotgun this time. Back to pass. Looking, Youngers looking, nobody open. He's chased out of the pocket. There's a flag. He fires downfield. It is caught by Nate Smith, but it's coming back. Smith caught it at the 35-yard line. Would have been good for a first down, but in trying to protect Youngers, somebody held.
And that was pretty obvious because they almost could call it a horse collar as the offending Southwest player just grabbed the shoulder pad and pulled him down because he was going to make the tackle. Younger's nice pass, nice catch on the sidelines, but it all goes for naught.
From the 16-yard line where the infraction occurred, Sal's going to work it all the way down to the 8.
That's half the distance to the goal line, but since they started to play on the 24, they're actually 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage to begin with. And now they've decided they're going to move it back out to the 11. So I'm not sure why they did that, but that's what they've done.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything. 2:30 to play in the first quarter. Southwest trails 13-0. They have it second and about 20. Youngers again rolling to his right, looking downfield, and it'll go incomplete. Throwing deep for Nate Smith, the senior, and it was short of Smith.
Southwest very fortunate in that the safety back there, who is also Isaac Gonzalez, he actually stopped and jumped up. If he would have kept drifting back, he would have a much better chance for that interception, as he was the closest one to the ball.
Well, obviously he doesn't play center field on the baseball team. Third and about 20. Youngers with a high snap dumps it off. It's a little screen, and it is complete to McDonough, and he is dropped. Marcus Macon picked him up and dropped him.
Yeah, nice 9-yard pickup, but unfortunately because of the holding play, they had about a 4th and 18, so they're going to have 4th and 11 here. They're going to have to punt the ball away.
4th down, about 11. The ball is spotted on the 19-yard line of the Eagles. They will punt for the second time tonight.
Aiden Salazar will be the kicker.
Snap back, no pressure, gets away a nice kick. And Bejarano will pick it up on a hop at the 45 across the 50. Down to about the 43-yard line in Eagle territory. So again, the Yellow Jackets will start with excellent field position.
Yeah, Southwest has had 2 drives. Both have been 3 downs and then a punt. So they've only taken about 3 minutes off the clock. Other than that, Palo Verde's been total domination, not only on the clock, but scoring the 2 touchdowns, and they have very good field position again inside Eagle territory on the 43-yard line.
1st and 10. Everybody walks up to the line. Yes, it is Bloomington deja vu. They're not near as big. Bejarano goes in motion, but the handoff in the middle, hey, he only gets a chance to block. They gave him the football that time, Xavier Gonzalez Pinon, and he picks up about 10 yards. Let's see, they're sorting things out on the bottom. An Eagle comes up with the football, but what do the striped shirts have to say?
We haven't seen a definitive signal yet. Southwest's offense is coming onto the field. I think the refs are discussing, was he down? And then the ball came out. It is across the line to make, so if it is Palo Verde's ball, it will be their 6th first down here in this first quarter.
So,
well, we also see, is that a flag down, Carroll, right there at the 35-yard line, or is that a beanbag?
There is a face mask call against the Eagles.
So forget the fumble. It will be a first down.
They will march off 15, or 5. Okay, 5-yard penalty. Mark it on the 30, but it is still a first down. The Yellow Jackets don't need any help. They're doing a pretty darn good job on their own. And again, this one right up the middle.
That's the fullback again getting his carries.
And
Xavier Gonzalez Pinon, and we have another whistle. So let's see if we have a flag. I do not see a flag down, but they have stopped the play. So something has happened. We'll just have to wait for the rest to let us know. After the 8-yard pickup, we'll see if it stands.
A lot of conference. I would think they would be able to do this Zoom, but
Gonzalez Pinon, he's the larger of the backs. He weighs 175.
Updating, Central leads Imperial 14-0. That's at Cal Jones Field in El Centro. That game is on our website, KXORadio.com. Okay, the conference has broken up.
And it's going to be 2nd and 2. They'll start the clock.
40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Palo Verde leading 13-0, moving the football. And again, it's the Bejarano in the middle, and moves the sticks again. And that may well have been the final play of the first quarter.
9-yard pickup for Bejarano. Palo Verde does not need to get the snap-offs. We'll see what the coaching staff, headed by Wally Grant, has decided they want to do.
Albanez brings them out. Albanez pitches and into the middle, and picking up a couple of yards is Isaac Gonzalez. And that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one quarter of play, our score, Palo Verde 13 and Southwest nothing.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 express wash to the $9 deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro. Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Cafe. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Cafe and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Cafe on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Well, again, John, no surprises. It's everything we had expected from Palo Verde. I think you referred to it as ground chuck, but hey, that's beef, and I can't afford beef anymore.
Yeah, they're really moving the football, controlling the clock, doing everything you want to do. This is their senior night, so they're fired up anyway. And across the way, Southwest, I believe they understood the enormity of this game, the implications for it. They looked like they were ready to play. But right now, these Yellowjackets are just knocking Southwest back on their heels.
It is 2nd and 7. And it is student body to the left, and it is touchdown, Isaac Gonzalez. I'm sorry, Xavier Bejarano. They both have very much the same running style, John.
Right, they get the ball and they run upfield, and when they're hit, they just carry the tacklers with them. Excellent blocking by the interior line of the Yellowjackets, put the third score up as we're barely 3 seconds into the second quarter.
And updating some scores around the Valley, Central leads Imperial 21-0. Holtville 8, Vincent Memorial 0, first quarter score. And that's where we stand. The Yellowjackets will try a point after. Snap back. Gonzalez gets his foot into it, puts it up, puts it through. 11:57 to play in the first half. Our score, it is Palo Verde 20, Southwest 0.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
The Yellowjackets march the ball downfield smartly again and pull ahead 20-0 here as we're just underway in the second quarter. So Isaac Gonzalez going to be a tired young man when he gets home tonight, John. I hope there's not a dance. If there's a dance, he's not going to be able to do any boogaloo or anything.
I believe that's tomorrow. Tomorrow night's their homecoming.
The kick will sail, bounce down and into the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles.
Everybody's moving back upfield, so somebody must have been offside for the kicking Yellowjackets. I hope that's what happened, because Southwest just let the ball bounce on the 10-yard line, and if it doesn't roll in the end zone, it's still a live ball.
Yes.
But I'm assuming that they realized that there'd already been a flag thrown, play was dead, so no sense to run back and waste any energy.
Okay, second quarter, Central leads Imperial 21-0. That game on our website, KXORadio.com. I'm a little bit surprised at that, John.
Yes, Imperial was right in the game all the way through the third quarter with Brawley last week, but I felt that Brawley probably didn't show much last week. They're waiting for 2 weeks from tonight.
A high, relatively short kick, and it is fielded by McDonough. McDonough goes left to right instead of north and south. He'll get it across the 30 out to the 32-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 for the Eagles on their own 32-yard line. Have they been able to pick up a first down yet tonight, John?
Not yet, but this is their best field position. They've started the 2 previous drives on their 17 and 20. So we'll see now that they've got the ball across the 30. If they're able to get some momentum, try to put some points up on the board to keep this game in check.
Youngers from the shotgun. And he hands off to Velez. Velez with the speed turns it outside. He's dropped for about a yard loss, and it is Marcus Macon on the tackle. There is a flag on the play.
Yeah, that's got to hurt, Carroll, when your linebacker quarterback, Ibanez, is actually held on the play, and yet the runner still tackled for a loss in the backfield as Ibanez was just taken down. Nice wrestling takedown. Would have been a 2-point takedown if we were wrestling. The Yellowjackets decide to not take the 1-yard loss. They want the 10 on the, actually, since it's a spot foul, 12 yards on the hold.
Spotted on the 20. It'll be 1st and 22. Youngers drops back, looking downfield, looking deep, pumps once, fires over the middle. It is caught, and then it is Jonah Estrada separated from the football. And good, clean hit. Just separated him and the football. Estrada's going to feel that.
We've got a timeout on the field as the Southwest coaches are out on the 35-yard line. They did not like that hit. But this isn't the NFL. There is no hit about defenseless player. There is targeting. If you lead with your helmet in high school, you're going to be in trouble. They're going to kick you out not only for this game, but the next one. But that was just a good, solid hit.
Shoulder pad into the back.
And there is no, as I said, defenseless player like in the NFL. You hear that every week when some receiver catches a ball and then hopefully doesn't get drilled. But here in high school, not only was that not a defenseless player because he had caught the ball and turned it and taken a step, it wasn't anywhere near helmet-to-helmet contact. You mentioned he hit him in the back, and he didn't hit him in the back with his helmet. That was a full shoulder pad, left body, and now the officials are talking about it as the Southwest coach is still there in the middle of the huddle, letting him know his opinion on that.
So it'll go as an incomplete pass.
The ball sits on the 20-yard line. The referees are on the 30-yard line. And the Southwest coaching staff is also on the 30-yard line, feeling that's...
Now there's a flag, and...
Well, let's see if this is going to be against Palo Verde for the hit, or if it's going to be somebody said something.
If it's against Palo Verde on the hit, it is personal foul. Blow.
Well, they're saying blow to the head, so you can't argue with that. That is a call. That's automatic first down, by the way. But we've already called what happened, and the referees have chosen that they saw it differently than we did, so that's going to be It should be automatic first down, and there it is. So that will be Palo Verde's giving up the first down. Southwest, well, now they say it's not a first down. Anytime you have a personal foul, it's an automatic first down. So this must be a non-personal foul, I guess. They're going to move the ball all the way out to the 35-yard line. It should repeat second down, which it does.
You know, if I'm the Palo Verde coach, I'm a little bit upset that the officials let the Southwest coach change their mind.
And now they have marked it first down, Carroll, which is what it should be.
Yes.
You can't have a personal foul without it being an automatic first down. Or otherwise, when it was 4th and 20, you'd have players killing players. Now the Palo Verde coach, Wally Grant's getting an explanation, and he's not happy accepting it.
No, it's first and 10, Eagles. Their first down of the evening. Ball spotted on their own 35-yard line. And the handoff is to
McDonough,
and McDonough is hit at the line. They may give him forward progress for about it. No, it's no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10, spotted right on the 30.
Yeah, that time McDonough had no chance, as Palo Verde looked like they were a little fired up after that call, previous play. And they were just firing across in between the gaps, and McDonough had no chance. So let's see if we can see a play-action pass here. Or Southwest have been very good with that inside screen, Carroll. All year they've run that play to great effect.
And a little bit of play action, and Younger's running for his life. He is hit and dropped. He'll be sacked back at the 24-yard line.
That is a sack, and that was J.C. Phipps. And that name should be familiar. His uncle, Jeff Phipps, played here, quarterback. Also a basketball player, baseball pitcher, played at UOP as a quarterback for them before they terminated their program. That is his nephew that made that sack.
3rd and 21. Youngers from the shotgun. Youngers drops back, looking, fires downfield, got a man open, and
they caught it. Catch. Going to be just short of the first down, Carroll. It's going to be about a yard short, so I'm sure Southwest is going to go for this. A beautiful pass and catch across the way.
Jonah Estrada with the catch, went high, came down with the football, and held on to the football after a good hit. It is 4th and 1. The ball is on the 44-yard line of the Eagles. We've got 9:40 to play in the first half. Palo Verde leads 20-0. Trips on the right side. McDonough, the single setback. McDonough on the play action. It is Youngers keeping the football. Youngers will cross the midfield stripe, take it down to the 45-yard line in Yellow Jacket territory. So everybody keyed on McDonough, and Youngers kept it. Youngers typically does not run the football.
Nice 11-yard pickup for the Eagles. That back-to-back with the 20-yard gain on the previous pass, their two biggest plays of the evening.
1st and 10. Youngers back under pressure, holding in the middle, but it's not called, and the pass is completed. But there won't be much of a gain. The pass completed to Nate Smith. I couldn't have been the only one that saw that hold, John.
Well, unfortunately for the Yellow Jackets, the referees did not. So they're the ones that are going to win, as that pass is completed for no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Trips on the right side. McDonough, the single setback, right next to Youngers. Give it to McDonough. McDonough finds some room, crosses the 40 to the 35, down to about the 32-yard line. It is Esteban McDonough, as the Eagles are driving, aided by a penalty.
Yeah, huge chunks. They've had 11, 20, and 13 yards on that carry, 3 of the last 4 plays.
It is McDonough, same play, the other side. No, it is not. It is Eddie Velez. the quicker of the two, will pick up 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. A little bit more beef in the middle for the Yellowjackets defense.
That is his first carry of the evening tonight.
Velez out of the backfield, runs downfield. It is Youngers running for his life, dumps it off, and it'll go incomplete.
Excellent job of Youngers getting rid of the football as he was under pressure, well back 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So Logan, the heads-up play. He is a sophomore, but now playing his 8th game of the season. He's a sophomore with a lot of experience. Nice job of throwing it out of bounds where nobody could make a play on the ball.
3rd and 5. The ball is on the Palo Verde 27. On a sweep, the handoff is made.
That's McDonough, who was in motion.
McDonough lined up in the slot, went in motion, and took it with a full steam built up. Unfortunately, he didn't pick up any yardage. It is 4th and 5.
Palo Verde sees that play every day in practice, so they were ready for it. They know how to defend the run.
4th and 5, the Eagles will go for it. They already converted one 4th down play.
McDonough in tight next to Youngers.
And now the Eagles, well, the wide receiver and slot receiver both thought the snap count was 2, and in fact, everybody else knew it was 3. So they'll bring up 4th and 10. And I think they're still going to go for it. I'll bet they run the same play.
Possibly the only thing that's going to mean is they'll change the play, but they're certainly going to go for it here on 4th down. Down by 20 with 6.5 minutes to go on the clock moving.
McDonough still right next to Youngers. Youngers looking downfield, steps out of the pocket, turns it upfield, and he's grabbed and spun down. Bulldog.
Grabbed by the arm, and he gets up.
And on that tackle, let's give credit to Parker Lorero. And that means the Eagles turn it over on downs. 1st and 10, Palo Verde. They lead 20-0 with 6 minutes and 9 seconds to play in the first half.
Now, one thing this offense doesn't do for Palo Verde is give it the ability to score in 1 or 2 plays unless they really break a long run, which we have not seen that tonight. Their longest run so far from scrimmage is 34 yards.
And on a little bit of a quarterback draw, either that was designed or he couldn't get a clear handle on the ball, but Albanez will keep it, and Albanez will pick up 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I believe Carroll he actually fumbled the ball, so he reached out, picked it up, and then just followed the hole where the play was designed to go and picked up a nice 6 yards.
2nd and 4.
We'll have all the stats at halftime, and right now they lean heavily in Palo Verde's favor, as you would expect with a 20-0 lead.
And a pass, fires downfield, had 2 men open and overthrew the intended receiver, Xavier Bejarano. The Yellowjackets' first passing attempt of the game. That is pass attempt number 17 on the season.
Yeah, we mentioned they average about 2.5, so there's one of them right there. So sometime today we'll probably see another one. But it's what that's going to do, Carroll. That's going to set up what they're going to run right now on 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Because they had 2 receivers well beyond the defensive backfield of the Eagles. Either one catches the ball, it's going to be a touchdown.
Holtville leads Vincent Memorial 16-0. That little counter play, again, a reverse. It went from Gonzalez to Bejarano.
And there is a penalty against the Yellowjackets as the referee is asking the sidelines what they want to do. Take the penalty or make it fourth down. And it looks like Haynes, head coach Haynes, has decided to negate the play, and he'll go ahead and take the fourth down, short gain.
It'll be fourth and about 3. Holtville leads Vincent 16-0. We mentioned that. And here it is Palo Verde 20 and Southwest nothing. Fourth and about 3. Albanez brings them out. And now they take timeout. We'll take timeout. 4:48 to play in the first half. Our score, Palo Verde 20 and Southwest nothing as the clock continues to run.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Well, the ball will be spotted on the Yellowjackets 48-yard line. It is 4th and 3.
Correction to the clock, Carroll. We finally got that figured out. 4 minutes, 44 seconds with the clock stopped on this big fourth down play.
Albanez will pitch back, and Gonzalez turns it upfield. Gonzalez will get the first down. He crosses the 50 down to the 49-yard line. In Eagle territory on the tackle, Caden Chell.
These backs for the Yellowjackets, not huge. They are fast, they are quick, they're shifty, but also once they're initially contacted, they drive forward. They have a lot of power. So I'm guessing they're in the weight room a lot, working on their leg strength.
1st and 10, Yellowjackets.
Up off the tee, Carroll.
Pitch is back, and looking for some running room is Isaac Gonzalez. Gonzalez will pick up 3. 2nd and 7. Clock continues to run.
Starting to get a little chippy out there in the middle of the field. We mentioned that both these teams have their offensive line, defensive line going both ways, same players. So they're seeing each other each play as the ball is in either hand, whether it's the Eagles ball or the Yellowjackets ball. Clock is moving. The Yellowjackets have huddled up. Let's see if that huddle is going to precipitate a pass play, Carroll.
And rolling to his left, firing downfield, got a man open in the middle. That is Phipps. Phipps catches at the 25, breaks the tackle to the 20, down to about the 5-yard line. And I believe we're going to see a horse collar as he grabbed him around the shoulder pads, got his hand inside, and dragged him down. That's Ty Phipps.
And that is the son of Jeff Phipps, the son, and then his nephew, which would be Ty's cousin. We've already called his name, and they're going to put the ball right on the 5-yard line. They did not mark any extra yardage, so they're just going to go ahead and put the ball in play right there on the 5. 3:01 left and moving. 5 yards from a 4th touchdown here in the first half for the Yellowjackets.
Albanez will keep it. Albanez will spin and get it down to about the 2-yard line, but a flag comes in behind the play. That will stop the clock. That should stop the clock.
That's where we see a hold usually, but that doesn't mean it's going to be a hold. And we'll see now as they get it figured out. They did call hold. They have moved it back, and because the officials were all concentrated on the call, etc., they did not notice the extra 15 or 20 seconds that ticked away. So that's where the clock will stay, and they're going to start it up here in just a moment. So Palo Verde with 2:27 to go on the clock. First and goal now from the 14-yard line.
Palo Verde leads 20-0 here as we are in the final 2 minutes of the first half. Albanez pitches back, and the pitch is taken by Marcus Macon. Macon down inside the 5 to the 2-yard line.
Let's see if Palo Verde elects to use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock shows 2 minutes and counting. A lot of time left.
It'll be second and goal from, they spotted on the 3.
11-yard pickup as Palo Verde continues to just dominate the line of scrimmage and pushing the ball downfield. With the clock showing 1:30 left, no sense of urgency, as there doesn't need to be by the Yellowjackets.
And again, it is the pitch back, and that is Gonzalez. Isaac Gonzalez takes it in for the score. That makes it 26-0, and Isaac will have a shot at another point. Holtville leads Vincent 16-0 in the second quarter. Central leads Imperial 21-0. That is a second quarter score. We don't have anything from Calipat Mountain Empire yet. Isaac, the left-footed kicker, puts it up. Isaac, the left-footed kicker, puts it through. 1:25 to play in the first half. It is Palo Verde 27, and the Southwest Eagles, nothing.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO Centro.
And the Palo Verde Yellowjackets will kick off again. Isaac Gonzalez will kick off again.
We're being entertained by the Southwest cheerleaders who come across to this side.
And a high kick. Velez will, McDonough fields it over his shoulder, brings it out to the 10, across the 15, the 20, and is dropped at the 23-yard line. Gee, guess who made the tackle? Xavier Bejarano.
These Yellowjackets play both ways, and they are adept and well coached in all facets area of the game, as the 27-0 score shows on the scoreboard with 1:16 left. The Southwest Eagle cheerleading squad, the pom-pom girls, cheers, everybody, song girls, about 30 of them have come across, and they're tossing some kind of treats up into the stands. So that's where all the noise was about. It wasn't for the return.
They didn't throw me a pizza.
It didn't make it that far up.
Okay. 1st and 10. Youngers moves McDonough from the right side to the left side. Youngers rolling to the right side, dumps it off a screen. It is caught, and it'll be a losing situation again as the pass was completed.
Jonas Strada, number 12, on the catch, and he was brought down. 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
There was, it was supposed to be a screen. There was no screen.
Let's see if Southwest now will just let the clock run out. They need to get one more play underway.
2nd and 12. Younger's back to pass. Looking, dumps it off. There's that over the middle screen that you had mentioned, and it goes incomplete. And that was intended for William Lillian.
First time I've got a chance to call his name tonight, but he's been very active in all of the games we've done for Southwest.
And it'll bring up a 3rd and 12. Coming out wide on the right side, it is Nate Smith.
Southwest in passing formation.
Back to pass, Youngers dumps it off. That screen works, at least for a little while, and he'll pick up 5. The pass completed to Jonah Estrada, and he is brought down by Xavier Bejarano. It'll bring up 4th and 7 with, and that's the end of the first half. They're not going to try and do anything. And at the end of one half of football, our score, Palo Verde 27, Southwest nothing.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 express wash to the $9 deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
It is high school football. We are live on KXO El Centro, California, and on the KXO YouTube channel. We are in Blythe, California, right on the river, and it is the Palo Verde Valley High School Yellowjackets and the Southwest Eagles in a non-league tilt. And so far in the first half, it has been all Yellowjackets. The Eagles, difficulties getting an offense going, and so far being shut out in this game. John Driffill will have some numbers for us coming up as our halftime continues.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast to lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
Exciting things are happening in the Central Union High School District. In-room instruction is underway with all precautions to keep students and staff safe. After-school athletics and activities are happening. Students and teachers are getting the education and interaction they need. And coming soon, the dedication of the brand new state-of-the-art STEM building on the campus of Centro. Exciting times on all campuses. Southwest High School, Desert Oasis, and Phoenix Rising High Schools, Central Union High School, and the CUHS Adult School. But John Driffill is working on some numbers, and we will have that. But before we do, I've got to report on a young man who is playing football in Omaha, Nebraska, and it's my grandson, JJ, and Timothy Warren Lonis III, JJ, is playing what is called unified sports. JJ is autistic. He is a special needs student. He is mainstreamed. He is very, very bright. He is doing well in school. But Omaha and Nebraska has what they call unified sports, where the special needs, special ed kids play organized sports. JJ plays football, he plays softball, he plays basketball, soccer, remarkable athlete. Jay is all of about 5'7", which means he towers over me. And he weighs about 125 pounds. He's all arms and legs. Well, the Spider, as I refer to him, had a scrimmage last week. And Jay is a wide receiver and a defensive back. And Jay stopped many passes, knocked him down as a defender. He ran for 3 TDs, including a 40-yarder, and he also caught a pass for a TD. Now, I'm not bragging about that because, hey, you know, that happens. The best part, and what I am proud of, is if a kid fell down, Jay was the first person there. You okay? And help them up. Make sure they're okay. Somebody made a good play. His team, the other team. Good play. Way to go. At the end of the game, he's the kid running around taking care of the things that need to be done. Jay is special. And scoring touchdowns, you know, that doesn't mean as much as the idea that Jay has an idea. This is a game. This is fun. I'm with kids, you know, and we're having a ball. That's the part he gets. And I think I would say that's the part that really sets him off to me. John's got some numbers coming up as we've got an extended halftime on AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the KXO YouTube channel.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Exciting things are happening in the Central Union High School District. In-room instruction is underway with all precautions to keep students and staff safe. After-school athletics and activities are happening. Students and teachers are getting the education and interaction they need. And coming soon, the dedication of the brand new state-of-the-art STEM building on the campus of Centro. Exciting times on all campuses. Southwest High School, Desert Oasis, and Phoenix Rising High Schools, Central Union High School, and the CUHS Adult School. Okay, John Driffill, the first half has been all Palo Verde Yellowjackets. I think the numbers might show that.
Yeah, they absolutely do. The most important number is the scoreboard, where Palo Verde has a 27-0 lead here at their homecoming. And, Carroll, you've mentioned the night. It's a perfect night for football. Absolutely no wind. The flag is limp. This is a brand new or renewed stadium. For those that remember the old trips to Palo Verde back in the day, they have a brand new all-weather track, 9 lanes. They also have brand new aluminum stands on both sides, running up larger on the home sides, but across the way too for the faithful of the Eagles that have driven over from El Centro. Just a perfect night. They have brand new lighting, which we always commented, again, back in the day that there was dark spots and dead spots. Not anymore. This is a first-rate, first-class field, and their football team certainly is playing like a first-class team tonight. In the first half, Palo Verde rushed the ball 22 times from scrimmage. No surprise there. 482 yards, no surprise there. That's about what they average, about 7 to 8 yards a carry. 1 for 2 on the night was the quarterback/linebacker Real Albanez for a big 42-yard gain that set up their 4th touchdown. That gave Palo Verde a whopping 224-yard first-half total offense, 224 total yards, 10 first downs. Just as impressive with all of that, no fumbles, no interceptions. We'll be back with more after this.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Welcome back to Blythe on the border between California and Arizona and the Rio Colorado River. We're at the half. The visiting Southwest Eagles find themselves on the short end of a 27-0 scoreboard. The Yellowjacks, we mentioned, 224 total yards and 10 first downs. On the other side of the football, Southwest, they ran the ball half as many times as Palo Verde, 11, picked up 20 yards. Youngers in the first half was 5 for 9 for 33 yards, giving the Eagles 53 total yards. They did have that one nice 8-play drive that picked up all 3 of their first downs in the first half that finally turned the ball over on 4th downs. But just as impressive as the Yellowjackets in this stat, there was no fumbles and no interceptions. We've had an error-free game as far as turnovers in the first half. We'll be back with more to see what the individual stats for Southwest look like after this.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 express wash to the $9 deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El El Centro.
Exciting things are happening in the Central Union High School District. In-room instruction is underway with all precautions to keep students and staff safe. After-school athletics and activities are happening. Students and teachers are getting the education and interaction they need. And coming soon, the dedication of the brand new state-of-the-art STEM building on the campus of Centro. Exciting times on all campuses. Southwest High School, Desert Oasis, and Phoenix Rising High Schools, Central Union High School, and the CUHS Adult School.
Welcome back to Palo Verde High School in the city of Blythe in California, not to be confused with Palos Verdes High School, which is up in the Palos Verdes area of Los Angeles. We're at the half. The homecoming Yellowjackets are leading the visiting Eagles of Southwest 27-0. We mentioned that Palo Verde's racked up 182 rushing yards, 42 passing yards for 224 total yards, while the Eagles have 11 rushes for 20 yards and 5 catches for 33 yards, giving them 53 total yards. Here's how the Eagles did accomplish those numbers. Getting 1 carry in the first half, Eddie Velez for 5 yards. The quarterback, Logan Youngers, ran once, was sacked 3 times for a total of 4 carries for a total of negative 8 yards. He did have the one really nice 11-yard run. Also running, as we've seen throughout this season for the Eagles, the workhorse on the offense in the backfield is the senior Esteban McDonough, 6 carries, 23 yards. So you add up the yards plus take away the sacks, gives them 20 total yards. The 5 completions were spread out among 3 different receivers. Nate Smith had a catch right at the line of scrimmage on that little bubble screen they like to run for no yards. Also, Evan McDonough getting a catch out of the backfield for a 9-yard gain. And the number 1 receiver, not only this game, but throughout the year for the Eagles, has been Jonah Estrada. He has 3 catches for 24 yards. So as we look at the scoreboard, that's the most important stat. It shows Palo Verde with the 27-0 lead. The Yellowjackets will kick off to the Eagles to start the second half. We'll be back with more after this.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thank you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
You are listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXO El Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
We are at the half in Blythe, California. The Palo Verde Yellowjackets hosting the Southwest Eagles. And they're not very gracious hosts. They're leading 27-0. But the only flaw, to me, was a missed extra point, John. And that's something, obviously, hey, if I'm coach, I'm going to yell at you at halftime. Pointed out, we can't have stuff like this, can we?
Yeah, their kicker has been excellent all season, and he's also their running back, Isaac Gonzalez. And he just shanked one, as happens. That hasn't really stopped this team from putting the ball in the end zone, but it could have an effect, Carroll, if we get a running clock, because you have to have a 35-point lead, and so it'll take more than a touchdown to get to that mark. And that's provided they're able to continue the shutout of Southwest. Southwest did move the ball there in the second quarter. Now, it was jump-started by that late hit targeting that gave them a first down, but then they picked up a couple more first downs on some nice passes. The drive stalled around the 30-yard line. They turned the ball back over. But Southwest showed some life. They will receive the second-half kick. And right now we're still getting the procession of the kings for the homecoming have all been introduced. Now they're doing the potential candidates for queens, which I guess would be the princesses, and the queen will be announced from that. We've got 3 announced so far, and it looks like there's at least that many more to go. So the clock continues to move, but we won't start anything until this most important homecoming court is decided.
Updating scores. Last we had second quarter score, the Central Spartans lead the Imperial Tigers 21-0. That game on the KXO website. Holtville leads Vincent Memorial 22-0. I don't know whether I'm surprised with that or not, John. I thought both Vincent and Holtville were very good teams. And with a 22-0 score, the Vikings obviously dominating in that game.
Yes, and that's after last week, this Palo Verde team just absolutely crushing Holtville. So it looks like that it's a season that's had a lot of surprises. Next week will be in El Centro for the city championship game. We'll see what Southwest can come up with as they will visit the Spartans at Cal Jones Field. And then 2 weeks from tonight, it'll be the Bell game.
And speaking of Brawley, and you were, Brawley beat Calexico last night 48-7. So the Bulldogs started off the year looking pretty good, John.
Yeah, they're still above 500, I believe.
Yes. And they are in a Division 5. And even though they are basically the largest high school in the San Diego section, they are in the lowest division. And as you've talked about before, that has so much to do with their record over the past years that has kept them in a lower division. So, they can lose out in the IVL and still have a good seed in the Division 5 playoffs, John.
Yeah, this is by far the best year they've had in many years as they're able to put some victories up. I believe next week they play Imperial, isn't that correct? And Imperial will be favored in that game. But I think that Calexico being in Division 5, Palo Verde in Division 5, that'd be a game that'd be worth watching, Calexico versus Palo Verde.
And, if the matchup comes, that's the way it's going to be because, hey, that way nobody has to travel too far. And, I'm just looking ahead a bit to what will happen when we get to that point.
Are you saying, Carroll, that those San Diego schools don't enjoy and look forward to coming out here to Blythe?
Well, Palo Verde could end up the number 1 seed in Division 5 and end up having to travel to Point Loma. I'm just saying, we've seen things like that happen again. And I think something we have seen in the past, we're going to see tonight, is Palo Verde is going to be flagged for delay of game, as their halftime is running way over, and the officials can flag delay of game. And knowing JJ, he'll do it. So, yes.
That is a possibility. We'll see. I do know that last week we had a 23-minute halftime, and I believe this one they started at 20. So maybe they're going to give them 3 extra minutes. I'm not sure. I do not see the Southwest team out on the field yet. So,
well, they can't. They've got too many candidates for the homecoming court lined up on the other side. So, updating scores, Holtville leads Vincent Memorial 29-7. And I'm assuming that would be third quarter by now. Imperial trails Centro 21-0. So that's where that one goes. the Palo Verde Yellowjackets were out on the field. Either they're heading back to the locker room or they're heading to an open area where they can warm up and get ready to play. But, John, we've got another 10 minutes worth of halftime.
This is the biggest homecoming Royal Court I have ever seen, as the entire Southwest Cheerlead squad is sitting here on the home side, the Palo Verde side, on this brand new all-weather track, and they're watching. I think we're up to Princess Candidate number 9.
I don't know whether it's homecoming or it's senior night, John. Senior night. It is senior night. So homecoming will come later.
Well, I did hear them say that tomorrow's the homecoming dance, so I assume, but perhaps they kind of combine them, which is fine.
Do you have a date for the homecoming dance?
Yes, my wife.
Okay. So, anyway, it is senior night, and we need to recognize the seniors. And mercifully, they're not recognizing the band members who will graduate this year. We'll be back with more halftime after this.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Balfour Road.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Exciting things are happening in the Central Union High School District. In-room instruction is underway with all precautions to keep students and staff safe. After-school athletics and activities are happening. Students and teachers are getting the education and interaction they need. And coming soon, the dedication of the brand new state-of-the-art STEM building on the campus of Centro. Exciting times on all campuses. Southwest High School, Desert Oasis, and Phoenix Rising High Schools, Central Union High School, and the CUHS Adult School. Well, John, I see about maybe 3 or 4 more seniors to introduce before we get underway. The Eagles are out on the field. Maybe we'll introduce the seniors from the Eagles team as well.
Yeah, they're going to go warm up, which they would need to do. It's a perfect night for football, as we mentioned, but it isn't 98 degrees out there on the field. That's why it's so nice. It's probably in the 70s by now. We mentioned no wind. This is just a beautiful picture, poster card picture perfect. It's just absolutely gorgeous here, and the new high school renovation. They've actually used to have the baseball field right behind the football field. It is still there. But it's not the field they use anymore. They now play all their varsity games at a city park, much like at Stark Field, what Central used to do. They go there. For whatever reason, they've decided to turn the baseball field into, I assume they still practice there. It still has the cutouts. But they've put a fence out there much short. It's way too short to be a high school fence. It's probably only about 230, 40 feet out to left field.
I still couldn't reach it, John.
But these high school kids nowadays can.
With the aluminum bat, yeah. Hey, with an aluminum bat, I probably would have been able to hit the ball over second base.
So it's beautiful facilities here. They've done a great job of renovating it. And we've mentioned we've had a good time here seeing old friends we hadn't seen in years because they haven't been to Palo Verde. Randy Peterson, who was the varsity basketball coach for years and years, and now he's retired. He was also the golf coach, and I guess if you ask him what he loved more, he'd say probably golf. So now he gets to play golf every day. His son is sitting right next to you, Carroll. And his son had a very tragic car accident more than 20 years ago. A lot of people concerned, and he is fully recovered from that. And we're all happy for that. And his son is now up here doing the stats. And also George Dagnino. Many of us know George. He's the former football coach here at Palo Verde, coached for years and years. George, a very good man. His son is on the squad for Palo Verde, so I would not be surprised if George wasn't here, because he would support his boy. He's a junior, Gabriel Dagnino, listed at 6 foot, 150 pounds, wide receiver, defensive back. So as a wide receiver, he's not going to see much action on this offense. But we'll see next year if he gets to be tight end or something. But it's good to see George here and others, Carroll. It's just always good to see people. A lot of good people everywhere we've traveled throughout the years. This is our 37th year doing this for KXO. And it's just always good to see people that, you have contact with. And everywhere we've gone, we've always had people be very accommodating, and it's good to see.
Well, it is our second trip to Riverside County this year. Of course, we were in Palm Desert a couple of weeks ago, the first time we'd been in Palm Desert in about 20 years, since the Imperial Valley split off from the southern section CIF, and not often have they scheduled the games between the Coachella Valley schools. And we're in Blythe, which is, about 15, 20 miles north of the Imperial County line. And, that some people don't get it. It's Palo Verde High School in the Palo Verde Valley in Blythe, not in Palo Verde, which is Palo Verde in Imperial County.
Yeah, Palo Verde is actually about 20 miles from here. It's not that close. It's out there a ways, right on the river. But this high school, throughout the years, Carroll, they've actually been kind of like the ugly stepsister. There's been times that they've tried to get them to go with the schools over, Banning, Beaumont. That would be in the San Bernardino County, north of Palm Springs. When Palm Springs and the Palm Desert area exploded and built all those high schools, there was talk about trying to get them to join with them, but the Palm Springs schools, they didn't want to drive out here to Blythe. Also, there was talk about trying to see if they could work them with schools up in Lake Havasu. That'd be another terrible drive on that freeway, winding up there to Lake Havasu. And there was even some talk about trying to get them in the Arizona section. One of the proponents of that was Joe Evangelist, who back when he was in high school in North Dakota, they had what was called Tri-State, where there was so few high schools that they actually had a high school league made up of teams from 3 different states. And as what they would do is the number 1 team would then be seated in that state's playoff, the number 2 team, and so on, in whatever state they were represented in that playoff. And Joe actually bartered an agreement with the Yuma schools. Now, this is more than 30 years ago, where at that time it was Yuma, Cibola, and Kofa. They would join the IVL with that same situation, in that if, let's say, Yuma High School won their league, then they'd be seated in the Arizona playoff section as the number 1 seed from here. And let's say Brawley or El Centro won number 1 or won the league, then they'd be seated in the California Southern section, which they were a member of at the time, which was the LA section.
Was North Dakota a state when Joe Evangelist was there?
Yeah, brand new. They had just been voted in.
Okay. I was just curious. Okay. The Yellowjackets are on the field warming up. The Eagles are on the far sidelines. And now there's the flag. I told you. And it is delay of game. Actually, was that unsportsmanlike conduct? Yes. That wasn't a delay of game signal. That was an unsportsmanlike conduct signal.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if that's not a particular signal that means that you came out of the second half, from your own locker room too late. We'll just see if it's an unsportsmanlike. They'll be kicking off from the 25-yard line.
Well, and come on, JJ, you can throw it twice more. Anyway, we're getting ready for a second half kickoff. You get ready to.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thank you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 Express wash to the $9 Deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 Premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO Centro.
Okay, where are we going to tee the ball? I think we're going to tee it up on the 25-yard line, John.
Yeah, this was the big one. It's 15-yard and sportsmanlike conduct. I guess you have a time limit. If you're 3 minutes late, it's 5 yards. Anything over that, it's going to be 15. And that's where they're going to kick from. So Southwest, barring a disastrous fumble, is going to get great field position here to start the second half.
This will be far and away their best starting field position, at least it should be, as Gonzalez approaches and gets it away. And it'll be bounce at the 37. It's picked up there, looking for some running room, and finds a hole and squeezes through and gets a couple of yards on the return. And the Eagles will put it in play, 1st and 10. And the line of scrimmage is their own 47-yard line.
And unfortunately, Carroll, we don't have a name for that young man who picked the ball up and had a nice return all the way out to the 47-yard line.
I think some of the players have changed numbers from what we originally had.
And we were told that right before the game that these are new uniforms.
Youngers fires. It is complete to Nate Smith. Smith breaks a tackle, runs back, and picks up about 8. Crosses the 50 down to the 47-yard line.
Good way to start the second half here for the Eagles. That was a great just take the snap, stand up, and throw a strike to Smith, and he was able to put some moves on, moved it all the way out to the 46-yard line across midfield.
2nd and 3. The Eagles, you notice they've got a fullback in there now, John, and he blocks for McDonough and opens a hole. McDonough will spin down to the 42-yard line, picks up a first down, and
certainly some life here in Southwest, as it took them nearly 18 minutes of game time to get their first down in the second half. Here they pick it up in less than 2.
Okay, Mankin had lined up as a fullback. He now lines up in the slot. He's listed as a tight end. And on a draw play, it is McDonough. And the Yellowjackets all over that. McDonough lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. If, in fact, he did. It'll be 2nd and 10.
That's one of those great runs where he actually broke about 3 tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Palo Verde leads this 27-0. We are just underway in the second half. Other scores around the valley. Holtville leads Vincent 29-7. Back to pass is Youngers. Dumps it off in the flat. And it goes in and out of the hands of McDonough. And it's that old thing, John. McDonough started upfield before he had brought the ball in.
Yeah, perfect pass by Youngers. He put the ball right there between the 2 and McDonough's chest. And as you said, he turned his head upfield before he had the ball secured, and it hit him in the chest and straight to the ground.
Mountain Empire leads Calapat 14-0 up in the hills. Youngers, again, back to pass, looking, chased out of the pocket again, rolls to his left, looking downfield, and is hit and pushed out of bounds. And we'll have he stays inbounds, so we'll keep the clock running. He picks up a yard. It'll bring up 4th and 9.
We would expect Southwest to go for this, but we'll see now. Ball's on the 39-yard line.
Spotted on the 39. It is 4th and 9. Youngers getting the play in. Taking a lot of time to get it in. Now they're changing some personnel.
They may have to take a timeout here or else they're going to get a delay of penalty. So far, the back judge has not started counting down the final 5 seconds.
Now he has. Gets it away, rolling to his right, dumps it off downfield, and it is caught.
First down.
And it is a first down. That is William Lillian, the sophomore, with the catch as he was falling down.
His first catch of the evening.
It is 1st and 10, spotted on the 25.
14-yard pickup for the Eagles and Lillian. 2 for 3 here in the early going is Youngers.
Youngers has McDonough in the backfield with him. And Mankin in the H-back spot. Mankin throws the block, and McDonough picks up about 4. Give him 5, 2nd and 5. So they line Mankin up, again, more of an H-back than a fullback, for some extra blocking. Wide right, wide left, slot left from the pistol. Youngers rolling to his right, looking downfield, fires, and it goes incomplete. Well overthrown, intended for Lillian.
And that was well done on Younger's part to throw the ball away as the Palo Verde defensive back. One of their halfbacks, Bejarano, had actually broken in front of the receiver, and if that ball's on target, it's either going to be an interception or a bat down. So now we have 3rd and still that same 4 yards.
Youngers hands off. It is McDonough. McDonough, nothing to the left, cuts it to the right, turns it upfield and crosses the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Bejarano on the tackle.
Excellent job by these Eagles to come out in the second half as they marched the ball down the field. Already picked up as many first downs as the entire first half. 3. They're controlling the clock.
High snap, bounces, and Youngers will get dropped as he protects the football on the high snap. And Ian Messiel on the tackle.
So that's a second 11-yard loss on a bad snap for the Eagles tonight, and that puts them back. We're still there at 2nd and goal, but now it's 17 yards to go.
Valle is in the backfield. Fake to Velez, roll to his left, dump it off, and it is caught by Mankin. Mankin tipped it to himself and picks up a first down.
Yeah, they're short. They have to go all the way. They have to score. They're at 3rd and goal now. Was a nice game by Mankin. His first catch of the evening. Picked up 7 yards.
I forgot about that 11-yard sack. 3rd and goal from the 10. Youngers back to pass, fires into the end zone, and incomplete. There'll be pass interference or holding in the end zone.
Yeah, the defensive back actually broke inside, but I think that he was hand fighting with the receiver. The ball was uncatchable. It was way overthrown. And it's a hole, so that will be an automatic first down.
And Mankin, the intended receiver. The Eagles get the break. Spotted on the 5.
Eagles have taken almost 6 minutes off the clock here in this initial drive, much like what the Yellowjackets did to them to start the game.
Okay, they're showing it. Let's see. They say 3rd down.
Hold should be automatic first down. Defensive holding always has been automatic first down, but perhaps they've changed that rule.
McDonough comes in, Velez goes out.
And perhaps, Carroll, because it was 2nd and goal, there cannot be any first down obtained, so that's probably what the ruling is.
3rd and goal from the 5. Rolling to his right, firing into the back of the end zone, and it is caught. Nate Smith with the catch in the back of the end zone for an Eagles score. The Eagles soar with a score.
Southwest first score of the night, and we'll get a recap of the scoring drive.
6:14 to play in the 3rd quarter, and the Eagles put points up. We can see the adjustments they've made. What they've done is put an extra blocking back in the backfield. Hayden Salazar will try the point after attempt. Kick is up, kick is blocked. The snap was not handled cleanly, and Salazar goes down, but the kick was blocked. He got hit. That's okay. The kick was, as soon as the kick was blocked, it's okay. 6:14 to play in the 3rd quarter, 27-6. Palo Verde leads Southwest.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley. The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Boucher Road.
We'll have the Eagles kicking off for just the 2nd time tonight. Salazar has the ball teed up on the 45. Single deep to receive, and it is a deep kick. It'll be fielded at the 10, out to the 15, the 20, across the 25, right up the middle, across the 35, out to the 40-yard line. And you know how I feel about that, John. He took it right up the gut. Xavier Bejarano. You don't run east and west. You go north and south.
Yeah, excellent return to set up Palo Verde. So let's see if they can answer the initial drive in the 2nd half. For the Eagles, took it in the end zone. And now if the Eagles on their side, if they can get a stop here and get the ball back, another score, and you can start to turn the game around and feel that you've got a shot to maybe get a victory here at Palo Verde before you pull away on the bus.
It is 1st and 10. The pitch is back and turning it up the middle and picking up a couple of yards. It is Bejarano and Mankin on the tackle.
Yeah,
Holtville leads Vincent 36-7.
Mankin came all the way from the left side of the defensive line to make the tackle outside the right side, so he's trailing the play on that pitch. Good hustle by Mankin.
2nd and 7. And on the reverse, and it will be Bejarano across the 30, the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, and I don't see any laundry on the field.
Well, that was that reverse pitch where the quarterback pitches it first to Gonzalez, and he takes off to the right and pitches it to Bejarano coming around to the left. And once Bejarano broke the line of scrimmage, there was no one who was going to catch him with that sprinter speed. So Palo Verde obviously has answered back with that 57-yard run on their second play here in the second half.
The Yellowjackets will try the point after. That didn't take long.
The Southwest had dominated, take 6 minutes off. The Yellowjackets took less than a minute to score their touchdown.
Point after attempt, snap, kick, up, good. 5:12 to play in the third quarter. It is the Palo Verde Yellowjackets 34, the Southwest Eagles 6.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
High school football live on AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California, and on the World Wide Web on our YouTube channel.
We've seen everything tonight, Carroll. What we haven't seen so far has been a turnover.
No, you're right. And not really a whole lot of penalties. A brief period, there were about 3 of them in a row, but kick is away, and McDonough will pick it up at about the 8, and eludes 1 tackle, but he can't get away from 8 other Yellowjackets. He'll bring it out to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles on their own 23-yard line.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club, or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Let's see if the Eagles can do what they did on that opening drive and move the ball downfield. From the shotgun, Youngers fires. It is Nate Smith. Nate Smith makes the catch.
Very close to the first down marker.
And
it is going to be a first down.
They will spot the ball on the 34-yard line. Pickup of 11. That's good for the first down.
Smith's third catch here in the third quarter. And Youngers looks very comfortable back there. He's stepping up and putting the zing on the football.
Getting a little bit more protection right now. And that play is blown dead before it gets underway. And let's see what...
looks like we might have some call of unsportsmanlike as they're pointing to the Palo Verde bench, and one of the coaches, perhaps he was saying things that the official didn't appreciate.
I think...
Oh, okay. It's one of those...
sideline, yes. Everybody stay back.
Sideline warning.
And it is just a warning.
Which is actually too bad for Southwest, as they look like they had their play called and they're ready to run it.
Youngers has had a little bit better protection right now. So the Eagles have made some nice adjustments. Handoff is McDonough. McDonough is stood up and banged around. He will pick up about 3 yards.
Excellent 3-yard run by McDonough as he was hit at the line of scrimmage and just pushed the whole pile forward 3 yards.
Spotted on the 37-yard line, 2nd and 7.
Southwest looks like a different team on offense, don't they, Carroll?
The adjustments they made have shown results, positive results. 2nd and 7. Youngers drops back, pumps, and then is hit and sacked. Rushing in and dropping him. Well, I believe, I'm not sure who that is. That's another player we don't, Ian Messial. We'll give him credit. Messial from the defensive end position.
Excuse me, Carroll, 9-yard loss, and that was not a blitz. He just beat his man, was able to do the swim move right around him and got back Youngers tried to step up, caught him, side of him out of the corner of his eye, step up and shrug him off, but was tripped up enough that he came down.
3rd and 15. McDonough goes in motion, looking the other way, fires a screen. It is complete to Mankin, and Mankin will pick up about 10. He needed 15. So it'll be 4th down and 5. The Eagles have not punted tonight, John. They've been trailing, and they have been going for 4th down on almost every field position. So they will do it again, 4th and 5, spotted right on the 40. Rolling to his right is Youngers, being chased, pumps, dumps it off. Mankin has it. Mankin on 2nd and 3rd effort picks up the 1st down as he gets it across the 45 to the 47-yard line. That was all young Mr. Mankin on that reception. He came back for the football and saved Youngers.
Yeah, Southwest moving the football, another 1st down, 5 already. Excellent play by Youngers to save that. And once he got it to Mankin, Mankin was actually hit before the line to make, but he was able to power forward.
1st and 10. Eagles in their own 48-yard line. Play action. Back to pass is Youngers. Fires downfield. It is intercepted. And that is across the 40 to the 50 and out of bounds at about the 40-yard line with Marcus Macon. There is a flag.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Carroll, if that's a flag or if that's some kind of yellow, like, sleeve that the Yellowjackets, because it came from the sideline of the Yellowjackets. But I saw that yellow thing fly out on the field, too, but I thought that was something from the Yellowjackets team. But we'll see. The referees are standing at the 35-yard line. As well,
there is a flag.
Like there's a flag right there at the 33-yard line now, but that came in late. That was not thrown during the play. We did have some kind of altercation after the play. I think Southwest came up and grabbed the football back from the Palo Verde interceptor, and perhaps that's going to be flagged. The officials are talking to the Eagles, trying to explain to them, but now JJ, the official, is asking the sidelines of Southwest what they want to do. So that would indicate the penalty is against Palo Verde.
Let's see if the interception stands. And, okay, the officials huddle to make sure they get everything right. And they want to talk about it. What did you see? What did you see? Did you see what I saw? And
the flag out on the field had to be after the play. It's dead ball. There was no chance that was either before the pass or after the interception. It was clearly thrown. Now, we've seen tonight they have thrown some flags a little bit late, haven't they, on that one when they called the targeting. That was about 3 minutes after the play.
Okay, the call.
Another warning for, they're going to call the sideline intrusion, and this time it's a penalty. And then they've also...
And an unsportsmanlike against Palo Verde as well.
And it looks like Southwest will retain possession.
Now the Eagles offense is on the field. They will march the ball all the way back. Palo Verde territory. They will mark it off from the 36-yard line all the way down.
Yeah, they're going to go down near the
19. Yeah, it'll be spotted on the 21-yard line. So the infractions against the Yellowjackets.
34-yard penalty, Carroll. So as I said, we've seen pretty much everything tonight. Haven't seen many 34-yard penalties before. But whatever, it's 1st down for the Eagles. They're right there now in the red zone, waiting for the chains to get set. The coach for the Eagles is now out on the field. He wants an explanation of why the ball was placed there instead of perhaps further inside the 20-yard line. Doesn't hurt. Go ahead and beg for whatever you can get.
Okay. It will be Eagles football. The ball is spotted.
Well, now we got another flag.
No,
well,
he's just returning the flag.
I heard a whistle, so I thought maybe, somebody said something. Although, here comes the refs, Carroll. We got another conference. So we'll have to wait and see what this is as the Southwest players are standing around wondering. They're in their official formation for the play. They've got the play call. They know what they want to do.
I certainly hope the bus isn't double parked. Okay.
Oh, I guess we want more time on the clock. So it wasn't a flag. It was a conversation about the clock not being where the official timer wants it.
Well, and that is the official time. It's not the clock on the scoreboard. It's time is kept on the field.
So now Coach Grant is out on the field, and he wants to get an explanation of what's going on. Whether or not he's satisfied, we don't know, but we still haven't seen the clock change yet.
We have seen too much tonight, John.
How about a quick commercial break?
Okay.
Well, we're still at the same time. I know they can reset the clock because we've done it. So it's all the way 3:13. So that's almost 2 full minutes was put back on the clock. That's another interesting call tonight.
Okay, we're ready to play, I think. Youngers from the pistol. McDonough right behind him. Hands off to McDonough. McDonough looking for some room. Tries to cut back against the grain, and he will be swarmed on again. Swarm of Yellowjackets bring him down.
Nice cutback, though. He was going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage, and he was able to pick up 4 yards. So McDonough's running with real purpose here in this second half.
Fourth quarter score, Central leads Imperial 21-7. Holtville leads Vincent Memorial 36-7. Mountain Empire 14, Calapat nothing. That was a halftime score here. It's 34-6. Palo Verde leads Southwest. Play fake, running, dumping it off. Again, it is Mankin, and Mankin is cut down. Beautiful open field tackle, and if that isn't made, Mankin had a good shot of getting it into the end zone.
Yeah, only 2 yards on that gain, but we've seen that's the 4th time they've run that play to Mankin, where they fake the ball to McDonough, then Youngers rolls out to his left. Mankin, the left side tight end, he just blocks and then releases, catches the ball, and that time as soon as he turned upfield, his legs were knocked out from underneath him.
Okay, 3rd and 4. Somebody jumped, and I got a hunch it's going to go against the Yellowjackets, and it does, which will be a first down. That'll make it 1st and 10, and actually it'll be 1st and goal from the 10.
7th first down here in the 3rd quarter after only picking up 3 in the entire first half. So the adjustments you mentioned, Carroll, have been very effective for this Eagle team.
And it is McDonough. McDonough had the blocking to the outside. He cut back to the inside and was dropped for no gain. And I can remember doing that only once and getting sat down on the bench by the coach. Plays designed to go there, you go there. But coach, I thought, no.
Yeah, that's pretty effective teaching when you're taken out.
Rolling to his right, it is Youngers and got Nate Smith all alone in the end zone, and he catches it on his knees, but that's a catch. And the Eagles score. We'll have a point after attempt. And let's see. Looks like they're going to go for 2, John.
Well, they missed the other one, so if they get 2 here, that'll put it within 20 points. So there's really not much advantage between the 20-point, 21-point differential. But they've got Seneca Haynes, coach's son, in the backfield. And
bad snap. Haynes will pick it up, and Haynes will be eventually brought down. He's only 285 pounds. Okay.
He was going to get the handoff, but unfortunately the snap was poor.
So we've got 29 seconds to play in the third quarter. It is Palo Verde 34 and Southwest 12.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
You are listening to high school football on AM 1230 KXO Centro and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com.
And we're set for another kickoff, and it is the Eagles to do the kicking. And, I'd almost say we've seen everything. We might see an onside kick, John.
Yeah, always good to see those.
And it appears the Yellowjackets do have a hands team up on the front line, all of the lower numbers. But it is a deep kick, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Yellowjackets on their own 20-yard line.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 express wash to the $9 deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
Well, to recap, the Eagles scoring drive, they went 77 yards on 9 plays, 5 on the ground, 4 of 4 passing for Youngers. The touchdown, it was an 8-yard pass to Nate Smith for the score. And there he is across the 30 out to the 34-yard line. Another quick opener. And some good yardage there as breaking through was Xavier Bejarano and almost took it to the house. Caden Chell with a nice tackle.
Yeah, Carroll, we're going to probably go into the fourth quarter now. There'll be no more plays. Palo Verde ran 3 plays from scrimmage in the third quarter. Meanwhile, Southwest, as you did the recaps, had over 20 plays in the first quarter.
We'll be back. We're ready to start the fourth quarter of play. Palo Verde 34, the Southwest Eagles 12. Exciting things are happening in the Central Union High School District. In-room instruction is underway with all precautions to keep students and staff safe. After-school athletics and activities are happening. Students and teachers are getting the education and interaction they need. And coming soon, the dedication of the brand new state-of-the-art STEM building on the campus of Centro. Exciting times on all campuses. Southwest High School, Desert Oasis, and Phoenix Rising High Schools, Central Union High School, and the CUHS Adult School.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast to lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
And the Yellowjackets come out, 1st and 10. The pitch is back, and again, breaking through, and with a nice stiff arm. The ball carrier was Marcus Macon, and Macon carries it out to the 48-yard line, another first down. The Yellowjackets have made some adjustments in the middle, John, either that or they're a little bit fresher and opening up some nice holes in the middle.
It appears to me that the Eagles are getting a little bit tired here on defense, especially the defensive line, trying to block for Youngers and McDonough on the offense side, and now trying to stop this vaunted running attack.
And the pitch is back to Isaac Gonzalez. And Isaac will pick up 7. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Carroll, that third quarter, Southwest ran 21 plays to Palo Verde's 3, so you figure, wow, they're probably dominating the scoreboard. Unfortunately, Southwest only picked up 2 touchdowns, while the Yellowjackets scored themselves on a 2-play drive.
2nd and 3. The ball on the Eagle 45-yard line. Again, that pitch right up the middle, and again, breaking through and pushing forward across the 35 down to the 34-yard line. The ball carrier, again, Marcus Macon. Macon picks up the first down.
Nice 10-yard pickup there as Palo Verde's methodically moving down, and they actually put it on the 34, so we'll give them 11 yards on that.
The Yellowjackets doing what they do best, and that's just running the football right at you.
They're very smartly moving the ball down.
What we've seen them throw, 2 passes?
That's right. One went for a big gain, 47 yards.
And again, that same play, and picking up only about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Well, what we have going on now is Palo Verde trying to establish some clock possession of their own. Again, you only run 3 plays in a quarter. You're not going to have a whole lot of time off the clock.
And your running backs aren't going to get the least bit tired. Coming off a little bit gimpy, the fullback, Xavier Gonzalez-Pinon. Yeah. He's replaced by Anthony Richards.
Looked like he may have stepped on someone, so he got his ankle rolled up a little bit, trying to walk it off on the sidelines.
And somebody moved a little bit quick.
Oh, we have a player down, too, for the Yellowjackets, but maybe he's the offending player, and he is.
No. He was just resting.
Now, on that play, I hope they didn't blow the man in motion, because as soon as he went in motion, that's when the whistle blew, because he was not illegally in motion. You know, you can do that.
The other wing started early, so basically they had 2 in motion. 2nd and 13.
Very few penalties by the Yellowjackets on offense this game.
And that student body sweep to the left and cutting it down the field across the 20 and wrestled down inside the 10. The ball carrier, Bejarano. Bejarano will make it 1st and goal for the Yellowjackets. They'll spot it on the 9. Okay, 8.
28-yard pickup on that for Bejarano, as he is well over 100 yards today, as is his running partner, Gonzalez.
1st and goal from the 8. And the pitch, this time it goes the other way and down to about the 5-yard line on forward progress. And that time it was Gonzalez, Isaac, A-I-Z-I-K, Isaac Gonzalez. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5. Clock continues to run inside of 7:50 to play in this football game.
And Carroll, let's give props to Southwest and the coaching staff. They look dead at halftime, and they've come out and played a much better second half. And
right up the middle, and in for the score is Xavier Gonzalez Pinon. So Pinon takes it in. 5-yard rumble for the fullback. You got to keep the fullback happy. You know, all that blocking, give him the football once in a while.
And Palo Verde has answered the score by these Eagles, as they did. Eagles have put the ball in the end zone twice this half, and now the Yellow Jackets have just matched that.
We'll have the point after attempt by Gonzalez. Snap back, kick is up, and the kick is good. 7:39 to play in the football game. It is Palo Verde Valley High School Yellow Jackets 41, Southwest Eagles 12.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thank you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
And Gonzalez will kick off. Again, it is a short, high kick. It'll bounce at the 30 and be kicked around a little bit. And who's got the football? It looks like it may. No, okay.
Yeah, Southwest fell on it.
Southwest was able to fall on it, but Southwest has not played kickoff return very well.
They were fortunate that they had two players right there. So what they both did is they just hunkered down and fell on the ball together. Palo Verde then piled on top. But Southwest, after that opening kickoff, when they actually started on their own 47-yard line because of all the extracurricular halftime stuff, as we have timeout by Palo Verde.
We'll take a timeout. 7:34 to play in the football game. Palo Verde 41 and Southwest 12.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 Express wash to the $9 Deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 Premium wash. Also purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steaks and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all, Brownies Diner in Brawley.
The Eagles put it in play 1st and 10, and looking to pass is Youngers. Youngers has time. Now the pocket collapses. He rolls to his right, fires deep downfield, and it is intercepted. Thrown well short of the intended receiver, and Devin Naska, a 6-foot senior, made it. He could have called fair catch on that one.
First turnover of the evening for either side, Carroll, because remember the other interception was negated by the 34-yard penalties. And is what happened that gave Younger so much time is Palo Verde only had 10 players on the field. Actually, a player went running out as the ball was snapped. He was a lineman, so they only had 3 down linemen. Gave Youngers plenty of time. If he would have set his feet, he probably could have gotten the ball downfield. But now Palo Verde's set up on the 39-yard line of these Eagles.
It is 1st and 10. Yellow Jackets from the Eagle 39-yard line. And right up the middle and breaking a tackle across the 30, down inside the 25 to about the 20-yard line. And again, give the football to the fullback on occasion. Xavier Gonzalez Pinon picks up a first down. Spot it right on the 20. 1st and 10.
But that's the same as running a counter or a reverse, because you just don't expect to see that fullback doing anything but blocking. And they run the same motion, the same formation. The quarterback just gives it to him, and he takes off.
Hopeville leads Vincent Memorial 43-21. Central leads Imperial 28-7. Our score here, it is Palo Verde 41, Southwest 12. The Yellowjackets with a 1st and 10 on the equal 20-yard line. And they hand off. Nothing inside. Cuts it to the outside. Isaac Gonzalez. And Gonzalez will pick up 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. And Yellowjacket down on the field.
So that will stop the clock.
We will take a timeout. 6:58 to play in the football game. It is Palo Verde 41 and Southwest 12.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowser Road.
Well, they brought a stretcher out, but the injured Yellowjacket said, I don't need any stretcher, I'm good, and walks off under his own power. And
here on senior night, he said, no, you're not going to carry me off. I'm going to walk off the field, which means he's eligible to go back in after one play.
Jesus Flores was shaken up. He's a sophomore, so he's got 2 years to go before he celebrates senior night. It is 2nd and 3. Yellowjackets with that little toss and making it into the end zone for the touchdown is Marcus Macon. Macon takes it in from, 13 yards out?
Yes, that was a 13-yard touchdown run. Now we'll see the extra point attempt. And we'll see if that triggers the running clock, because as of this moment, with 6:37 to go, Palo Verde is 35 points in the lead.
And we have a final. Mountain Empire beat Calapat 27-0. That is final. The point after attempt here. Snap back, kick up. Kick is good. 6:37 to play in this football game. Palo Verde 48 and Southwest 12.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM 1230, KXO El Centro.
Exciting things are happening in the Central Union High School District. In-room instruction is underway with all precautions to keep students and staff safe. After-school athletics and activities are happening. Students and teachers are getting the education and interaction they need. And coming soon, the dedication of the brand new state-of-the-art STEM building on the campus of Centro. Exciting times on all campuses. Southwest High School, Desert Oasis, and Phoenix Rising High Schools, Central Union High School, and the CUHS Adult School. We've got 6:37 to play in this football game. The Palo Verde Yellowjackets with a 48-12 lead.
Yeah, right now, Carroll, it's 7 touchdowns to 2, if you're counting that way. As the kicker, Isaac Gonzalez, might have a sore leg by the time this game's done.
High kick again, and it is fielded at the 25. And looking for some room, he goes north and south. I'll give him credit for that, across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. And again, new uniforms, we don't have everybody's numbers, so I wish I could tell you who that is.
And we don't want to guess by looking at who we think it may be.
So final score, Central beat Imperial 28-7. Mountain Empire shuts out Calapat 27-0. Those are finals. In the fourth quarter, late fourth quarter, we know Hopeville is leading Vincent. And the last score we had was 43-21. First and 10 Eagles. Youngers dumps it off. It is complete to McDonough. McDonough gets a block, comes across the midfield stripe, and will be spun down in Yellow Jacket territory. They'll spot it on the 47-yard line.
16-yard pickup, 5-yard pass, and then an 11-yard run by McDonough. Excellent run as he cut back and made 3 would-be tacklers miss him.
It is first and 10. Youngers rolling to his right, looking downfield, dumps it off, and it is intercepted. And it is Phipps with the pick. Ty Phipps with the interception. Nope, incomplete.
So now they're saying that Phipps was out of bounds when he caught the ball. He stepped right in as if he was going to make the interception, so that'll go as an incompleted pass.
Hopeville leads Vincent 43-27. 6 minutes left to play in that game.
Pretty much mimicking our time here.
Though the clock continues to run.
Well, we are in the running time. We have a 36-point lead.
Youngers from the shotgun, drops back, looks, dumps it off, hits that little screen, and it is Nate Smith, and he is swarmed on, and it'll be a completion, but it's no gain. So,
5th catch in this half for Smith, having a huge night for his Eagles. Brings up 3rd and 10.
And it'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Yeah, they're going to go for it. Youngers, again, drops back the pass, dumps it off, and it is incomplete. Intended for William Lillian.
Yeah, the ball went all the way out of the field of play under the track and then hit the new all-purpose track and took a couple bounces and ended up over by the concession stand. We finally retrieved it.
Yeah, but it's got some mustard and relish on it now.
And that took about 25 more seconds off the clock.
4th and 10. Looking downfield, rolling, chased out of the pocket, dumps it off, and it is complete to Mankin as it went through the hands of Nate Smith and into the arms of Logan Mankin. So it's a completion with an assist.
And that is his 5th catch here in the second half as well.
He has stepped up here in the second half. They've given him a lot more to do.
And he's still one of their main weapons on defense. He's been chasing those pitch carriers all night long from his defensive end position. They have pretty much run away from him.
Flood the right side, the wide side of the field. Mankin goes to the left. They look, fire over the middle, and it is complete to Nate Smith. Smith catches it at the 20-yard line and goes down immediately. Spotted on the 20. It is 1st and 10.
6th catch. We'll have all the stats as the second half is going to be a complete turnaround. Southwest has done themselves well. They've come out, played with some pride, although the scoreboard reflects the running clock, they have played much better here in this second half.
They made the adjustments in the second half that needed to be made. Rolling to his right, looking, dumping it off, and then getting hit, and it'll be intercepted, but it's going to come back. There was a roughing the passer call. That was not a smart play by the defensive rusher.
And even though they're saying to stop the clock, they really shouldn't. The clock should be running. JJ just on instinct stopped the clock because of the penalty sector. He forgot that the running time is going. So, and
there is a second flag down, but the roughing the passer.
Yeah, this is going to be the second interception of the evening that's going to be taken away from the Yellowjackets. And not only will it be taken away, but like with the first one that ended up in a 34-yard gain for the Eagles, this is going to be a big gain for them as well.
Roughing the passer, the call, and also an unsportsmanlike call against Southwest.
So that means we'll just play it again.
Play it again, Sam. You played it for her, you can play it for me.
So after all of that, it's like it never happened. Referees continuing to discuss what needs to take place now.
Our score here, it's 48-12. Palo Verde leads. Mountain Empire beat Calapat 27-0. Central defeated Imperial 28-7. And Holtville is leading Vincent as time runs out.
Yeah, JJ forgot to check the clock. He still has not noticed that it's not running. And he did signal first down, but that's because all of that happened on the first down.
So we'll tee it up again at the 20. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. There goes the clock. And, okay, who are we going to throw it to this time? Trips on the left side, the wide side. Smith on the right side, but it's a little screen underneath to McDonough. McDonough shakes one tackler, turns it upfield across the 10, and gets it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southwest.
That'll be 20-yard reception and the third touchdown here in the second half for the Eagles.
Esteban McDonough takes it in. 48-18 with a point after coming up. So
let's see if they go for two on this, Carroll.
Well, it appears that they are going to. If they can get the play in. And Youngers is there, McDonough is there, Mankin is there. The clock is not running. And it is rolling to his right is Youngers, dumps it off, and it is complete to Mankin for the 2-point conversion. So the Eagles move a little bit closer. Make it a little bit more respectable. We've got another kickoff coming up.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
The Southwest Eagles went 63 yards on 7 plays, all of them in the air, 5 of 7 passing for Mr. Youngers. The touchdown came on a 20-yard pass to McDonough for the score. Point after attempt, 2-yard attempt, or 2-point attempt, completed to Mankin, and that makes it 48-20.
Think we'll see an onside kick here, Carroll, with 1:09 to go?
If we don't, let's see. If we don't, I'll drive back from the roof of the car.
Southwest appearing to trying to decide what they're going to do, and here it comes.
And it is a short kick. It won't go 10 yards, but it's covered by the Yellowjackets. And that was J.C. Phipps with a heads-up play.
And so actually the clock can run out now. There shouldn't be but one snap. We don't even really need that, as let's see if they've spotted that they're still waiting for the chains to get set. So all we need is one kneel down, and that should complete this game.
And I think that's what we will see. We may not even have to see that, but there's sometimes as an official you can ignore something. Sometimes. And especially when you have to put the right football in, and this game's over. That's it. They're not even going to take a knee. It is over. The Palo Verde Yellowjackets with a 48-20 win over the Southwest Eagles. We've got some numbers coming up in our post-game show.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thank you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast and lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 Express wash to the $9 Deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 Premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
Well, we've had an interesting game. It was basically all Palo Verde tonight, but the Southwest Eagles made some adjustments, came out in the second half, and were able to put up 20 points in the process as they made adjustments at the half and came out and showed, hey, we can score some points. We pointed out the Yellowjackets are a Division 5 school. The Eagles, a Division 4 school. They're in 2 separate leagues, but they are playing at a level that, it'll be very interesting as to how things work out. The Yellowjackets in Division 5 should have a very good seed when it comes time to the playoffs, as they have played well and beaten a number of teams that are Division 3 and Division 4, which are above them. The John Driffill has some numbers, and we have some final scores, and we'll give them to you. John, what do the numbers say?
Well, they showed a great second half by the Eagles, their best half of the year. Even the games they won, they didn't put up the amount of yardage that they did in this game. Let's take a look at Palo Verde. Interesting numbers from their side. They ran the ball 35 times from scrimmage for 365 yards, 182 in the first half, 183 in the second half, so that's pretty even. They only had 2 pass attempts, both of those in the first half, but one of them went for a big 42-yard gain that set up their 4th touchdown, giving Palo Verde 407 total yards, 17 first downs. Just as impressive all that. No fumbles, no interceptions. Meanwhile, Southwest, 21 rushes for 43 yards, but that takes into account this negative 17 yards that was put on the sacks against the quarterback Youngers. 21 rushes, 43 yards, 18 for 27 was Youngers, but he was 13 for 18 in the second half. So starting second half for Youngers. Ended up with 139 total yards in the second half, in the game, giving Southwest a total of 182 yards for the game compared to Palo Verde's 407. Southwest, after only having 3 first downs in the first half, picked up 11 in the second half for a total of 14. They did have the 1 interception, although in honest reporting, there was 2 other interceptions that were negated by penalties. Rushing the football, only 3 ball carriers actually took part in the 43 total yards rushing. Eddie Valise had 1 carry for 5 yards. The quarterback, Logan Youngers, 7 carries for the negative 17 yards. And as all season long, Esteban McDonough, the workhorse on the ground, 13 carries, 55 yards. The 18 pass completions were spread out among 5 different receivers. William Lynn had 1 catch for 14 yards. Also getting 3 catches, and most of those were in the first half. Jonah Estrada had 3 catches for 24 yards. In the second half, Derek Mankin made his presence known, getting 5 catches for 40 yards. Also in the second half, Nate Smith had 7 catches for 46 yards and 2 touchdowns. And the final receiving player for the Eagles, that was the ever-present Esteban McDonough, had 2 catches for 25 yards and the touchdown. So the 3 touchdowns all were through the courtesy of the air, all in the second half. And perhaps that will give Southwest some momentum as they will go to Cal Jones Field next week for the city championship game against the homestanding Spartans.
Okay, John, we appreciate the numbers, and I've got more numbers. Mountain Empire defeated Calapat 27-0. Holtville over Vincent 43-27. That has implications to the Yellowjackets, obviously. Central topped Imperial 28-7. Last night it was Brawley defeating Calexico 48-6. Our final score here, Palo Verde 48, Southwest 20. We appreciate you tuning in tonight to AM 1230 KXO El Centro and to our YouTube channel. We want to thank Kurt Hoffman for technical assistance, our producer-engineer, Gabe Lemus. For John Driffill, I'm Carroll Buckley. Thank you for tuning in, and keep it tuned to AM 1230.
The Imperial Valley's best oldies on the radio.
The best music all day.
AM 1230 KXO.
1230 KXO.